The way you can tell if someone is listening to you is if they're able to give you feedback on some of the information that you explain to them or the problem that you're having. Sometimes I think that listening is not always about giving feedback. Sometimes I think listening is just being an ear sometimes. Sometimes people don't always want another person's opinion. Sometimes when you say, I just want you to listen to me, I need you to just listen to me, it doesn't just mean that I need you to tell me what I should do or what I shouldn't be doing. I usually call either my sister or my friend Tara when I'm having problems. Not too long ago, I called my friend Tara, and it was about a situation that I was going through, a relationship, and I briefly explained to her what I was, didn't like or how I felt, and she gave her opinion. Now, Tara is a very blunt person, so I like that at times, and sometimes I don't like that. But that's all about being a good friend. You don't tell a person what they want to hear, you tell them what they need to hear. She does listen to things that I have to say on a regular basis, important things. We talk about relationship, we talk about our kids, we talk about our families, we talk about work situations, we talk about everything. She's a very important person that I do talk to on a regular basis. The way that I feel when someone's not listening to me is not good at all. Because if I call you and I need to talk, then that means it's very important. So if you're not listening, I don't think that you're being a good friend. I understand that sometimes people have a lot going on themselves in their life, and they can't just always be available to listen to you nag or complain about things. But if you're not listening and you don't want to listen, I think it's better to just say, hey, I don't want to hear it right now, call me back, instead of ignoring or instead of not having anything to say or not even paying attention what the other person is saying. My current listening skills, wow. I complain about not being a good listener for others, but I have been told that I'm not a good listener. I can be a good friend, but when it comes to listening, sometimes I overtalk. Sometimes what's the word to say? Sometimes I just briefly listen to what you have to say, and then I talk about me or my problems, or I can't say that all the time, but I can improve on my listening skills. I can be more understanding. I can sometimes stop and listen to what they're saying instead of always being overbearing. Someone that I can give an example about is Tara, or my son. Me and him talk a lot. We have a open relationship, and sometimes he do tell me that I talk a little bit too much or I don't listen too well. And Tara says the same thing. She tells me that I just don't listen, and I think that maybe that's something that I need to improve on, because listening can be very important. Like I said, I hate for someone not to listen to me, so I may need to take my opinion and be a better listener.